यज़दानपनाबाद.
Good morning to Dastuji Khurshid Saib, and formal hello to Edward Dr. Amir Karanjia and Edward Kersi sir from Dada Rathonan Institute, and formal hello to everyone present in this webinar. We welcome you all to our second online webinar of the year 2021. The first webinar held last month, which was the day before Jamshedi Navroz. It showcased the experience of some of our senior Mobed Sahibs who weathered all storm throughout the year 2020 while discharging their duties in their respective Atash Berams and Agyaris in Mumbai and other parts of India. They put up a really brave front while handling loneliness, nakabandis, checking on the road while traveling to their workplace, and the financial constraints brought out due to lack of footfalls in their fire temples. However, they went on cheerfully to fulfill the religious needs of our community and tending to our holy Atash Patsha. Indeed, the year 2020 was the most unforgettable year in everyone's lifetime. A year everyone wishes to forget. So to continue from where we left, we have chosen the idea of allowing our next gen, that is the children of Dada Rathonan Institute, to share their joy and hardship. Each of our 5 young Mobed speakers today, they have some unique things to share. It is believed that children from a boarding school, they are mentally more tough than their peers because they have already been through hardships. I'm sure viewers will gain insight from their talk of resilience today. When the pandemic began, as Dastuji Sahib rightly mentioned, nobody would have thought that it would last so long. None imagined it to be of such draconian proportion that it would affect their lifestyle, their job, their steady flow of income. Nature made everyone realize the importance of health, discipline in life, practice of hygiene, and drew our Zoroastrians to prayers. In fact, my co-Mobed Sahibs and Dastuji, they would agree the importance given to piety, prayers, and purity, chokhai, in our religion, while carrying out any liturgical ceremony, be it the number of times one needs to clean the vessel, karasyo, while removing chokku water from well to begin with, followed by cleaning of all other utensils and all our exposed body parts before sitting for any prayer. As a one step forward, the Mobed Sahibs during their days of Barishnu, they are allowed to eat only cooked food, no junk food during the daytime, and are supposed to finish their dinner well before sunset. No food, no water post sunset, which inculcates in them the habit of strict discipline, leading to sound health. I'm sure this practice of hygiene, that is chokhai and discipline, it has put them in good stead and worked as a means of protection. Our intention of holding this talk today is to share with viewers the idea of hope, of overcoming hardships at all costs, of optimism, of everything and converting all negative thoughts to positive ones, of seeing light at the end of tunnel, which is analogous to Mino Aneran, as we say Anagra Rochav in Avasta, the endless light. Here I would like to share one of my own experience of the year gone by. As one of the faculty member of Sir Jamshedji Jijibai Zartoshti Madrasa, we used to conduct offline lecture every Saturday to university students pursuing learning of our old ancient languages, Avesta and Pelvi. With schools shut indefinitely, we realized very soon that a course may die out if students are given a break and hoping them to rejoin after a gap of 1 year when the pandemic dies out. This was very bleak. We needed to change quickly from offline mode to online mode of teaching. It was a mammoth task of digitizing the course material and motivating the students to continue their studies. However, in the bargain, to our surprise, this pandemic gave us an opportunity to reach out to Zoroastrians staying far and wide, breaking all barriers of boundary, enabling them to learn the language of their forefathers sitting in the comfort of their homes, be it in US or UK, Iran, Australia, or even those staying outside of Mumbai in Kutch, Pune, Udwara, Jamshedpur, to name a few places. Thus, the moot point to remember is We need to change and adapt to the situation. The only constant to stay relevant in life is change. One has to be optimistic and stay positive even in trying times. Put in efforts instead of crying, and Dada Ramazza will come to our aid. Thus, with prayer of hope, I end my address today, praying for a better tomorrow for mankind across Hafta Keshwar Zamin. Ata Zamiyat Yatha Afrinami. May it be so as we pray. Thank you very much.